retro punks and cyber nerds. I've got this here movie called Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
The entire world?
The entire world. Alright, so this movie is basically just a fun time. You know, no Dale shit, no cringing, no wishing you would have never gotten on board with this movie. No wishing you hadn't been born.
Breezy time.
Just a fun, breezy time, that's right.
Okay.
And one of the great things about this movie, it's a movie about video games. It's not a video game movie where, you know, we reviewed things like the Super Mario Brothers movie on here before. It's kind of a train wreck.
It is.
So it's easier to make a movie about video games than it is to make a movie that is about a video game, if that makes any sense.
It does.
If you guys didn't know out there in Neon Trashland, the old Dreaded Drunken Gamer here is also a Twitch streamer, streaming all kinds of old school classic games, some newer games. It's kind of a mixed bag, whatever he feels like doing, and
It's usually retro games, and if not retro games, they're throwbacks, or, you know, just, you know, in the vein
Whatever he wants to play.
of retro-iness.
Yeah. Check out the trailer, motherfuckers. Peep that shit. We'll be right back, guys.
Hey, what's up?
If we're gonna date, you may have to defeat my 7 evil exes.
You have 7 evil ex-boyfriends?
Bingo. Consider our fight begun.
And I have to fight...
Defeat.
Defeat your 7 evil exes?
Pretty much.
Prepare to die.
What?
What's up? How's life? He seems nice.
I want to take them apart.
We all have baggage.
Yeah, well, my baggage doesn't try and kill me every 5 minutes.
Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
Next time, we don't date the girl with 11 evil ex-boyfriends.
7.
Oh, that's not that bad.
As a video game lover, you gotta love this movie. Like, at first, it takes a little bit of time to get off the ground. It's like, alright, you're just cringing so hard. Like he's being such a douche, and like he's dating a 17-year-old girl at first, and like it's just weird for everybody around him. And then he's after some girl way out of his league, and that's cringy for everybody. But as it goes on, all of a sudden it's a video game, and it's pretty badass, I gotta say. I don't know how you guys felt about this, but like I thought it was a very fun movie.
You know, in terms of Edgar Wright's work, I am a huge fan of him as a director. I absolutely love Shaun of the Dead. I love Hot Fuzz. And I even like his later work like Baby Driver. Here's the thing, is with this movie, it's decidedly an Edgar Wright film. I mean, the style is him, like the fast edits, the super zooms, that kinetic boom, boom, boom comedy. Right. It's decidedly his work, but at the same time, it's also supposed to be very strong with the Scott Pilgrim graphic novel. So it's a studio
that
piece.
Came out first.
Yeah, it's a studio piece, so they're trying to please the people that maybe read that. And maybe I thought that got in the way. I don't feel like it ruined the movie in any way whatsoever, because I love Edgar Wright, and I thought the actors in this movie were hilarious. The jokes had me cracking up.
I am stoked to watch this finally beginning to end. I've seen a few clips, a couple of the fights online, and I was like, oh, okay. You know, I remember when this first came out, I was like, this looks dumb as fuck. I mean, I I really had a fun time with it. It was well written enough. Things were, the jokes were delivered well, so it had me cracking up. Like, I did not think I was going to be laughing so much at this movie, and it got me so many times.
Roaring.
So very surprised, very happy about that. And actually, I don't mind that it took a little bit of time to get off the ground, because you kind of have to take little baby steps when you're going to go as where they went with it. You really can't just rip the Band-Aid off if you want this to appeal to a wider audience. So maybe that's the kind of studios getting in the way a little bit. Like, okay, make this somewhat digestible. So yeah, it takes a little bit to get off the ground. But I mean, I think for the end of it to have as much meaning as it did, you need to really establish the character of Scott Pilgrim at first. Like, yeah, he's not the most likable guy in the world.
No.
and
you cringe for him so many times.
There was a lot of cringe, but I don't know, you kind of, there's a little piece of you that kind of like feels for him a little bit too, because it is so cringy, and there is little relatable bits as the guy being awkward around the girl you really like. So I mean, there's a lot to kind of put yourself in his shoes,
Right.
It shouldn't be that good on a lot of merits. I don't know what that means exactly.
I kind of understand what you mean by when you say that, though.
Because I don't think they set out to win an Emmy. They definitely didn't. Edgar Wright makes some great flicks, but they're never Emmy winners. But it hits so many of the right notes. I have such nostalgia for video games, and just the way all the assholes are acting in the movie. It's just a symphony. You barely ever see a good video game movie, but a movie about a video game and
A lot of burping. Sorry, go on.
And when it was basically a comic book to start out with, it just does it for me. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh, son of a bitch! Wowzers.
I feel like all the main characters and all the ex-boyfriends or whatever, they just nailed it on the head. Especially Chris Evans. I didn't even realize that was Chris Evans.
He's superb.
He wears that douchebag beard so well.
And actually, to kind of reiterate on that, I feel like that's the strongest suit to this movie is the surprising cameos to Scott Pilgrim is, through the fucking roof. I was sitting here the whole time going, oh, that's blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's blah, blah, blah. Oh, son of a bitch, that's blah, blah, blah.
I was watching the credits roll at the beginning, they're in the movie, they're in this movie, they're in this movie?
And, there was, actors that I wasn't crazy about, but they won me over because the sheer likability of the director, and that is a testament to Edgar Wright. The guy is notorious. He's hyperkinetic, he's likable, but I can't help but compare it to Edgar Wright's other work. I'm a huge fan of him. I love Shaun of the Dead. I think that's his best film because it's a taste preference.
I kind of like Hot Fuzz more.
Fair enough. I mean, the guy is notorious. He's awesome. And in my humble opinion, I think Scott Pilgrim, it kind of won me over tonight too. So I'm giving it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Rocket.
Being also, not that you guys aren't into comic books, but being in comic books and graphic novels and fun movies like this, I don't know, this was just super, super cool. It really was. I was not expecting it to be as great as it was.
It was.
I'm thinking I'm gonna give this an 8.5 as well.
Oh, son of a bitch, Dean! You did a fucking winner.
It's a good flick, y'all.
Brought over a winner, folks.
That's right.
Finally.
Hey, he won 80 from the last time.
We do a multitude of movies on this channel. That's how Neon Trash rolls. I hope it's been informative, motherfuckers. Until the next time, tune in to Neon Trash.